Good morning, evening, and afternoon, folks. Today is the day of Projekt Fest. We have a lot in store for you, so sit down, sit back, and relax, because we have an amazing show for you.
Welcome to Projekt Community!
It's about the community.
No matter how big or small,
All are welcome.
Because it's all about you.
The entire VRChat community.
No matter if you're a lone artist or a large community.
This celebration is for all of you.
So join us today to one of the largest conventions here in VRChat.
Projekt Fest!
So, why is Projekt Community creating this? What even led to this point?
VRChat is always something more than anyone else can realize. It's more than just the memes, more than you got no knuckles, more than anything that we ever seen before.
There's just so many cultures, there's just so many groups, there's so many fandoms. There's people that talk mathematics in here, and then there's other people that talk about their identity.
I think the beauty of VRChat is really the fact how you can meet all these new kinds of people, just have so much fun together, but not only friendships, even love.
The creative spirit is limitless. There are so many different people, whether it's artists or filmographers or literally anything you can think of when it comes to the creative spirit. It shows that people are passionate about what they do, and VRChat gives them a platform to do what they want to do. When it comes to the vision of Fest, it's essentially
a reflection of the VR community in general.
There are no limits to what you can do.
We come here to be our true selves.
There's a lot of people that want to see their communities grow.
People finding their home, their community, somebody to talk to, new friends.
You know, having a place and a time where people can come together and just be human.
Sort of a poster child for what the VR community does, and kind of show the world that, this is who we are.
When it comes to looking at Fest, we need to go bigger. We need to really showcase to the world what VRChat has to offer. And so for that, we had to push the boundaries. We had to push the limits. We had to push what we could do at Projekt Fest.
I am very proud of the work that has been done by my team.
Every year we ask everyone to put in a lot of their free time into this, and every year they somehow find more free time to put into this. It's crazy.
The fact that people are willing to go the extra mile to make sure that, everyone can experience Projekt Fest in some way, shape, or form, it's amazing.
I just love how creative some of them have been for some of the videos, some of the photo shoots, and just how they advertise everything.
People on modeling, making the cool items you're gonna guys see in the shop.
We bring so much more new textures and so much more assets to the world that everybody can enjoy.
More than just something that decorates the background.
We have over 200 booths, 232.
Like this is no longer like the small suburbs or the hangars that we started at.
We really wanted this to be the big one.
Whole lot more world, basically.
We're doing a really big, really cool cityscape environment.
It's kind of like this really nice grid.
This time, it's sort of right in the middle of the city with the skyscrapers all around you.
We added a new world, specially catered to creators. We have add a new shop.
By doing activities in the world or just by hanging out in the world, you earn what we're calling street cred.
That you can get stuff with points that you earn in the world.
Get people to cluster around like fewer larger instances, because that's when all the communication between communities can happen.
Projekt Mundi as a whole is a lot more than people realize what it is or what it's made of. Because all the staff here come from various backgrounds. The list is endless. We are literally different niches around the community, different developers that train and hone our skills, and we're able to come together to put this massive event that we like to show off what we like to call home. VR chat.
But I hope people will see a reflection of the VR community in general. Creators, developers, communities, personalities, everything all together in one big event. And I really hope it could be sort of a poster child for what the VR community does, and kind of show the world that, like, this is who we are. Like, ignore, what you see on TV and stuff. Like, this is the community speaking for itself and showing off the cool stuff that it can do.
Because of all of you, this is a sandbox that has been turned into a coliseum of legacy and history, preserved in its millions of worlds and avatars, preserved in its thousands upon thousands of communities that exist, all because of your help. And we want to help celebrate that. We wanted to help showcase what this game had to offer, and to showcase the true history behind a platform like this. VRChat is more than just a game. VRChat is a home. So let's celebrate it.
In this year's Projekt Fest, I hope that people actually see how many different communities there are, how many different approaches there are on spending time in VR. And there's just so much ability to spend your time in a different way, be it by socializing, be it by playing with friends, playing music, doing basically all there is, shuffled together in the world of PJKT with all the booths. I think that's pretty awesome.
Let's make this the best fest that anyone can ever find. This is what community looks like. We are going to celebrate what the community of VRChat has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between and outside the ballpark, welcome to Projekt Festival 2025! Yeah! On behalf of PJKT, we are so happy to have you here at this year's Fest. We have been so excited to see you ever since we ended last year for Fest 24, and we are happy that you're back and better again, especially in this amazing world that you're just about to see. So, what is there to talk about before we get into the things? Well, I want to quickly say, of course, we can't do it just with the people here. As you can see, there's only a fraction of them, and when it comes to PJKT, it's a massive team of people. So I want to say quickly a massive thank you to the staff of PJKT that spent hours and hours every single week making PJKT as best as possible. Something said, come on, flood the stage, show them your face. Show them who is behind the scenes, behind the world of Fest. There you go. Look at everybody here. You're seeing a whole bunch of people when it comes to, of course, the front face for community relations, our moderation team, development team, business side, media when it comes to our live stream, even when it comes to photography as well. We have a whole bunch of different departments that help make PJKT a reality, and we can't do it without them. So, now with that being said, let's continue forward. It's actually talking about, well, what is actually going on with Fest? And to help us out with that, we actually have somebody here by the name of Nova Player, the host of Nova Notes, that'll actually be breaking down a bit about some of the things that you should expect going into Fest 2025.
Thank you, Chris. I would say first and foremost, we are very pleased to announce that this year's Projekt Fest will include 2 whole worlds. Now, 2 whole worlds, you may ask, well, surely there's something different with the worlds. Well, of course. First world, as you currently see all of us here, we are in the main community world where there are many, many booths showcasing the many amazing communities here inside of VR chat. Well, if this is the community world, what's the other world? Well, we have the amazing creator world, the creator mall, that will showcase many different creators from artists, musicians, as well as some amazing creative individuals. And of course, there's so many different people that there's over 230, specifically 232 booths between the 2 worlds. And actually, that is a brand new record for Projekt Fest, actually over double of what we had last year. Which is absolutely insane to say the least. Big kudos, of course, to our world teams for, making this thing happen because it's a lot of work. There's a lot of struggles when it comes to Unity, as most of us know when it comes to VR chat creation. So definitely thanks our amazing world team for making this happen and allowing us to have 2 whole worlds showcasing all the amazing things. But it's all good. I would say first and foremost, we actually, do have an interesting thing this year. Chris, I believe there is something that can kind of benefit you from being in both worlds.
Yeah, but also, real quick though, wow, 232. So, I remember being with the world team, and so we were just looking at that number tick up and up. It hit 160. We're like, no, we're going to hit 200. It hits 200, and it keeps on going higher. So seriously, thank you so much to the communities and creators, whether you're from the first year of Fest or you're joining us now. Thank you so much for signing up and to showcase the world of VRChat, what you have and what you got. Now, nobody's correct. We are doing something new with this year's Fest for a system all about passes. So we have event passes that you could purchase with 3 separate tiers. Our first tier is for 600 VRChat credits, which you actually have your name in our Fest world for our supporter boards, but also a lobby-wide street cred bonus for all, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, what street creds are about and how cool they are. For our second tier, for 1,200 VRChat credits, you include everything from tier 1, but also a special VIP icon above your avatar's head. So if you remember from the previous years of PJKT, we had an icon on top that would showcase staff, moderation, team leads, and directors. Well, for the second tier, you'll have access to your own icon that'll show that you're a tier 2 pass member. That also includes as well exclusive gold avatar swag. So you could see on our Discord, when it comes to looking up our event passes, you'll get additional things which will include a special badge, a golden pin, and even a PJKT branded spray can, all available for you to put on your avatar. And on top of that, an upgraded convention badge with a unique particle effect when attending our Fest 2025 Worlds. So like I said, special badge includes additional stuff, but it's not there to like. And then finally, for our third tier, our all access pass for 1,800 credits includes everything from tier 1 and tier 2, but also the most important, priority queue is coming back for all tier 3 all access passes. This will include all events and official instances. So if you want to skip the lines, there you go, tier 3 all access. Of course, all this information is listed in our Discord, so you can go and check that right there. Now, moving forward, we also need to talk about street cred. I mentioned that a little bit. Novid, you know a thing or two about street cred. What's it about?
Absolutely. Well, one of the other amazing things that when it comes to this year's fest, we have a lot more interactive things around the world. Well, what does street cred have to do with that? Well, have you ever wanted to be able to double jump, maybe even triple jump in the world? Or maybe spawn little cool items, that you can summon anywhere in the fest world? Well, now you can using our street cred system. Essentially, how street cred works, by you being inside of any of the PJKT instances, you start earning this currency called street cred. It's completely free. There's no cost to it at all. It's a free in-game, in-fest currency that you can use for many lovely things. I mean, just example, you can double jump. You can spawn little glow sticks or many other cool things, or triple jump like Chris just did. It's some amazing stuff. We can't spoil all of it yet, but there's some amazing stuff that our lovely development team has been working on. Like Carrot has a little glow stick right there. There's many different things. One rumor is you maybe be able to escape that half pipe, but that's besides the point. That's a rumor. But with the street cred, you get it just by being here at Projekt Fest.
Can I add on to that real quick?
Sure. Go for it.
So just to sweeten the deal a little bit, the street cred actually has a multiplier. The more people in the instance and the more fest pass holders in the instance, the more street cred you earn passively. So try to go to big celebration instances with a ton of people.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, because I know this is going to be a question, Carrot, I think you can answer this. If people were to upgrade their tier, would that also include the upgrading the credit bonus that they also have for the instances, or is it all just a fixed rate?
It's just a fixed rate starting at the first tier. Just having any supporter pass at all gives the entire lobby a bonus.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you heard it here. If you have the Fest Pass, you're also not only having the benefits for yourself, but you're also giving the benefits to the rest of the community. But we've talked about a lot of interactive stuff, but obviously a lot of you in the chat are asking, well, what amazing events are going to happen this year? Surely, if this is our biggest event yet, surely there's some more stuff. Well, you are correct. This year, we are very proud to announce that we actually have multiple live music communities that will be going throughout the entire event. So there may be some events going on, but there's also performances to be there as well. As a lovely schedule made by our lovely 1-2 Step, our media and musician coordinator, we have some amazing communities like Virilium, which will be performing on June 28th at 4 p.m. EST, virtual performing live music events June 29th, 6 p.m. EST, Soulcore Sounds Cafe, June 30th at 2 p.m. EST. All these are going to be in EST. I'm just going to skip that part. Midnight Munchies, we have July 1st at 9 p.m. Skyline Festival, July 3rd at 5 p.m. Midnight Opera, July 5th at 7 a.m. And Val Raven's Creation Hub, July 6th at noon EST. So, and all of these will be on some amazing stages that we have in both worlds. So make sure to check out both worlds because they'll be around.
That's a whole bunch of music.
It's a lot of music. You definitely don't want to miss out.
Well, that sounds amazing. Hopefully I can attend a couple of those because, there's a lot of amazing musicians and artists that exist inside of this game. So another thing as well to point out is, of course, going with the concept of events and continuing forward. Yes, we're going to have a full event lineup, which you can also see on our Discord and in our worlds as well. If you remember, we still have the same menu system from Fest 24, where on your right control stick, move it down then up, or hit M on your keyboard to pop up the menu that will update in real time with the events lineup. And, of course, on our Discord, we'll showcase what events are here for Fest 25. There are a couple of things that I want to also point out, just to get some attention to some of these events that you may be interested in. So first of all, a couple things. Opening concert. We're bringing it right back from Fest 24 all the way over to Fest 25. Opening concert with a couple of lovely musicians that you may or may not know. Then followed by that, we're going to have a ballroom dance showcase with VRDA. The VR Dancing Academy is also, yet again, coming and returning over to Fest. We have an improv show with Skits and Bits. Lovely group of improvisers. Hopefully you've seen a couple of their workshops as well. They do workshops every week, which I always love to attend. We also have Family Feud with GS Genesis. If you know the GS Genesis worlds, genuinely one of the greatest archivists when it comes to old game shows that I've ever seen. Really awesome person. And of course, Kocho no Bashras with Kocho no Yakuza. If you remember that, even seeing in our video for Fest 23, that's also another returning event. And we also have a tactical skirmish with the Blood Ravens, one of my favorite chaotic Warhammer 40k groups. We also have a couple developer panels coming up. Spoken Heart is returning once more if you're a fan of poetry. We also have, of course, with Sirix Media, and it's got to be a tournament, but this time it's an Abbey Wars tournament, so hope you guide your friend because it's going to be some duos. We also have Projekt Lens Showcase, so some of you have been sending in your films. We got a showcase of all of them over at Projekt Lens, and of course, we got some raves coming in and many, many more events. So, like I said, if you want the full lineup, just go to your menu right now, move down then up on your right control stick, or hit M on your keyboard, go to our schedule, or if you're online, check the Discord for more information. Now, with that being said, look at you. We're ready to go. We're excited. So with that being said, we're going to wrap things up real quick. Like I said, a whole bunch of stuff ready to see. And honestly, we just want you to check out this world to see all the amazing stuff going forward. We can try explain how cool this is, but it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to show it off. So come on in, join us, and let's wrap things up. And with that being said, there's one thing that I forgot about, and there's actually one thing that I think is important to all of us here. For Fest, we actually did something really important, is that we actually had a couple of sponsors come forward to us and help out with the creation of Fest. Now, of course, with Fest and with any convention that you see, there is a lot of manpower and a lot of time and a lot of money that goes into this, especially when it comes to things like purchasing servers and also buying additional assets that we may need for things like marketing and all that stuff there. And so with the help of the donations from you and also with our sponsorships as well, that helps Fest run. So thank you for your patronage and thank you for your funding. And we also want to thank, of course, our sponsors as well. For me, I want to thank our corporate sponsors with Booth.pm and AWMC Industries. With Booth.pm, you may or may not know what it is. Booth is, of course, one of the largest spaces when it comes to selling assets. And you've probably seen when it comes to VCAT, how people use Booth to sell out of merchandise when it comes to like avatars, if they're selling avatar bases, if they're selling, digital clothing, all the stuff there. But hey, Booth is more than just that. It has comics, illustration, additional accessories, even photographs, and a lot of arts and videos. Amazing stuff. Global marketplace for creative endeavors. Go to booth.pm in order to check them out. And then finally, of course, AWMC Industries. You may have seen them in a previous year for Projekt Fest. They're coming back again, and of course, have helped us in many good ways. And actually, I think we have a Voxy here as well that can talk a bit about AWMC Industries.
Come on over,
Voxy. Where are you, Voxy?
Come right here.
There you are. Come on, take on the stage.
Sure thing. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. My name is Voxy, and I'm here representing the AWMC Industries. We're a social roleplay community with military roots, but more important, this year we are thrilled to announce that we are one of the main sponsors and proud supporters of Projekt community. We're not just here to have fun and spread some shenanigans and waifu content, so you can definitely expect them from us. We are also committed to helping PJKT grow and thrive. Bringing together so many different communities is no small feat. This incredible noble effort is driven by passionate members of the VRChat community like me, you, people like us, who dedicate their free time making this massive project reality. So big respect to the entire PJKT team. We are honored to be part of this amazing convention once again, and we look forward to many more years together. The Industries has your back. Be sure visiting us at Fest 25, and welcome to Project Community. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Well, of course, while we have our lovely sponsors, and we want to thank them ever so much for the amazing support, we also do have some amazing communities that are actually our lovely event collaborators for this year's Projekt Fest. First and foremost, we have the local police department for helping us out, of course, and as well as Fojadores with their event, Fojavesario Cosmico, which will be July 26th and July 27th. We want to thank them for the amazing support as well. And we actually do have another person here for Virtual Market. We have Lun. Lun, can you come up to the stage, please?
Yo.
Welcome.
Thank you. So, thanks again for welcoming us back for the third year. It's always been a pleasure to be able to participate in Fest. We see you guys as a sister event, especially when it comes to the groups and community systems within VRChat. And it's a great way to reach out from a Japanese perspective, from an event that is primarily run and operated by, or traditionally run and operated by, Japanese users. Of course, my job is to make sure that it's a global event, and much like Projekt Fest is, we want to make sure that that all of you have the opportunity to build an economic cycle in here and build the metaverse and continue to spread the fun stuff that happens in social VR. And there really isn't any better place to do that than Projekt Community with your cross-platform compatibility with all of the things that you guys do. We are obviously incredibly inspired and aligned. So on behalf of Hickey and everyone at Virtual Market, we hope you have an amazing event, and we'll be promoting you the whole way.
Thank you so much for the kind words, Lon. And of course, for the Summer VCAT, before you go too far, when are the exact dates for Summer VCAT?
Summer VCAT is happening next month. So look for July for all the postings. It's going to start from July 11th, and we run until the weekend of the 27th, which we cap it off with VCAT Real, our real world convention in Akihabara.
Yeah, so make sure, of course, to go check out Virtual Market as well. So yeah, thank you again, Lun, for all the amazing support over the years.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Look for us on the world menu.
Absolutely. And of course, Chris.
Is it time?
I think it's time. I think that's everything.
Oh. Yeah.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all in the chat ready for this? I don't think they're ready.
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Can you chat so that it completely crashes?
Yeah. So, I don't think they know what they're getting ready for.
Oh.
Should we describe what's going to happen?
Has been said, they know.
Let's keep it a surprise. I'm kidding.
Nah. All right. For those who don't know, this is the time when we finally launch the world. Not just one this time. This is our first time doing two. So, someone on the backstage, summon the button.
Let's see where it pops up.
Button.
Hey! Okay. So, here it is. Normally we would use something like a torch if we were in another event. But with this, we got this right here. This sparks everything. Actually, in fact, how about we have a couple people come up so that they can also put their hands so we can do this together. Let's see, we got Yuki, Novid. See, there we go. Now we got people. On the count of 3, so we're going to 1, 2, 3 press. We are going to all press this button together to officially start Fest 2025. With it being said, we could not have done this without you. So thank you for joining in for this opening ceremony, and thank you for participating in this year's Fest. Let's make this the best Fest ever. With that being said, We're gonna do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, everyone between us at the ballpark. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the crew!
Welcome to the crew!
Welcome to the crew!
Ladies and gentlemen, Projekt Festival is now open. Please join our public group instances in instance PJKT.3741. Again, that is PJKT.3741 to join our instances. And welcome to the crew.